Hello again everyone, welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that Mythos Fragments are significantly more common with the release of a new patch. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big change. Before we begin though, I just want to say please make sure to like and subscribe down below as it really helps out the channel a lot. Use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order. And without any further ado, let's get started. So the change is right here on the forums, and they state, "Hey all, we are here to inform you about some further adjustments rolled after 0.23.6 to Skyblock. They've added Mythos Fragments to the Bazaar under Oddities, Events, Mythological, that makes a lot of sense, and they've increased Mythos Fragment weight from Griffin Burrows dug with the Archaic Spade from 10 to 40. So that's a 1.78% chance up to a 6.76% chance. There's also an increase for the weight of Griffin Burrows dug up with the Deific Spade. It has gone from 100 to 300, so it's gone from 3.31 to 9.31. Effectively, this is a 4x buff for the Tier 2 Spade and a 3x buff for the Tier 3 Spade. So if you are someone who is wondering, okay, how long will things generally take? With the Tier 2 Spade, it should be about a total of 18 to 20-ish hours to get pretty much everything you need. With the Tier 3 Spade, that goes down to 12 hours. I think that's extremely reasonable, and I'm really happy that they pushed this update relatively quickly, within the day of the event starting. Obviously, there was a lot of concern about what if the event, goes on for so long and then 6 months down the line they eventually make this change. We don't have to worry about that, very thankfully. I've also seen some people saying that these numbers are too high. I disagree, because in the long run, people are going to need to continue to use Mythos Fragments on the anvils in order to get the upgraded equipment, or the upgraded pet items rather. So that is always going to be a sink for these items. On top of that, there's constantly going to be people cycling in, getting an upgraded mythic griffin pet. That is also another sink that will be useful. And on top of that, I also have to just say, these are not meant to be end game items. The end game items drop from the mobs. These are just things that you get from the burrows. I don't think treating them like some sort of super rare commodity makes a lot of sense. There's already a lot of coinage that you're going to be gaining directly from the burrows with, obviously if you're using the Crown of Avarice, that's a whole cycle there. Like, there's a lot of other parts of this event. This is just one aspect of it. So I've seen some people say, oh, it was fine for the rates to be super low. It's supposed to take a while. No, that wasn't really the intent. Very clearly with the speedy response here, the admins disagree. They want this to be something where you go through the progression relatively quickly. Within about 12 to 18 hours, you have everything you need, and then you can really start pulling in those high-end results in terms of high-end monsters, getting more tracking, stuff like that. So I'm very happy that they did this, and I hope that explanation makes a lot of sense. Taking a look at the Bazaar real quick, if you look for Mythos Fragments, you can see that they are currently at 9.1 million coins and falling quickly. I imagine it'll end up at around like 1 to 2 million per, probably maybe a little bit more than that. Would not be that shocked if it stayed around that price for a very, very long time though. Overall, I am just extremely glad that the team decided to patch this extremely quickly. They moved really fast on this one, and it's something that I hope continues in the future. Would love to hear what you guys think. Are you happy? I imagine if you're an Iron Man player, you're probably celebrating right now. If you're a normal player, you may have lost a little bit of money, but, that is the life of being a normal player in this game. Definitely happy to see the event improved in this manner. I was hoping something like this would occur extremely quickly. Seems like it has, so I'm happy. Once again, would love to hear what you guys think down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order. And look to the future, fellas. I'll see you then.